Check, make sure everything's cool. That should be. Yo. Day after the Super Bowl. The day after the Super Bowl, I'm a little sick. Uh, just fighting through a little sickness for the past couple of days, but I should be good. Just if you hear me coughing and shit, that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, I watched Chiefs Eagles last night. If anybody, you know, could ruin the Mahomes magic, it was me. This is the first time I've ever bet on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and guess what happens? So, these niggas got clapped. But yeah, literally from like the first, I think it was like the first quarter, first drive or something like that. I knew that like a lot of people were talking about trailers coming out and stuff, but I didn't think it was gonna be that quick. I think like literally the first drive, like the Thunderbolts, was it a Thunder? It was Thunderbolts, right? Thunderbolts trailer dropped, and I was like, oh shit, got to react to that later. And then I think there was like another Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible, like so. I got a couple of those loaded up. About to see what this Thunderbolts trailer is looking like.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe?
There's some big threat out there. You are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
So none of us comply? So what, we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Stop! Please, John, stop! Where are you?
Everyone here has done bad things. You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now? Or live with it forever?
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
Who the fuck is that?
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you. This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness. This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box. With a little giddy toy.
Alexei, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else will be driving.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing that just, you feel me, slaps me in the face about it either. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The only thing that I'm just gonna be dead honest. Like what I'm feeling right now is like, okay, here we got this team, this ragtag bunch that's coming together to do this thing, and because they're all former, they're from the former regime, and when I say former regime, Fantastic Four is of the same regime technically, but they're not because their movies coming out and they're kind of representative of like a new era of Marvel, and this is kind of like the old era of Marvel. So when we talk about hype and excitement, I'm thinking about like future, the young draft pick with all the crazy potential that we haven't seen yet. He might go to this franchise and turn things around. Like that's what I feel like my energy is for Fantastic Four. When I see this, I'm like, it could be cool, it could be good, but like the combination of all these characters, part like Black Widow movie was okay, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was alright. Who else was in there? I don't even know. You feel me? Like those are cool mixes, but those are like C pluses plus a C plus. Like, that's the only thing I'm feeling. If it's a good movie overall, it's a good movie. But I just feel like when we're talking about like hype and exceeding, a level of like overhype, like extreme hype, I don't think I can get there because these are characters from this past, the past regime. I'm ready to move into the future, but also a lot of these characters are gonna have something to do with, the stuff going forward. It's just, I don't know. Maybe when we get, further along down the line, and I really see how things start to add up. I feel like this is gonna be one of those movies where right now it may not get its just due, but in 2 years after like the dust starts to settle a little bit around like Doomsday and the other Avengers movies and stuff like that, we're gonna look back at like all the events that happened maybe in this and the trickle effects from it, same way as before, but like yeah, this group of characters to me personally just still has some of that stench. You feel me? It still has some of that Phase 4 stench on it that I'm just like, you know? That's just how I feel about it. What other movie do we got here? Trailer, got Jurassic World. Jurassic World Rebirth. Ursula, Scarlet. Got them hitters in this movie.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett. I'm a mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less. More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Oh damn, that shit was like, hold up.
Defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Look at that shit, what? That's crazy. Look at that shit, bro. That's fire. That's some good CG. That's some good CG right there. Jurassic World Rebirth. Alright, so with that, listen, I'm not even going to sit here and act like I'm the biggest Jurassic Park fan. I may have, like, watched half of, like, 3 movies. Started it, fell asleep, or walked in while it was playing somewhere, watched half. Like, I don't really know the characters. I wouldn't know any references. Nothing. But I can tell you that I feel like if this movie succeeds, it's going to be strictly on the back of 2 people. And it's 2 people I named, Mahershala and Scarlett. Because the main actor dude, he seems alright, but he doesn't really seem like somebody where I'm like, is he the main actor? I guess he's kind of the main actor. But like his, I don't know, something about the way his comedy style is, it's not hitting for me. But yeah, I like the energy that those 2 are bringing forth to it. I hope that they're acting, that they have like, I know it's Jurassic Park, so it's not going to be like, you know, some extreme Oscar drama performances or nothing like that. This is a kids movie at the end of the day, but I do feel like I hope that their performances can shine through to keep enough of the audience, or keep the audience engaged enough to enjoy this movie. But other than that, I like the effects. I like the way the dinosaurs look. I like that they're like supposed to be these predator type dinosaurs strictly, instead of they're like the ones that couldn't even be kept where the original dinosaurs were kept. So some real horror elements like that, I feel like are going to come through in the writing. Yeah, should be cool. I'm going to be dead honest though. I'm guessing because this is Jurassic Park and it's a big movie for like kids and stuff like that, it's probably going to come out maybe June, July, something like that, maybe in the summer. And if we're talking about splitting things up, divvying up our attention and our ticket sales, I am purchasing tickets to Superman that summer, or this summer. I am purchasing tickets to Fantastic Four this summer. I am already purchasing tickets to How to Train Your Dragon live action this summer. And I'm pretty sure there's probably one more thing. So the Jurassic World, you will be getting the digital comp at home 3-4 weeks later. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not see it. And is Mission Impossible coming out this summer? I don't think I've seen that in the movies either. But when does Mickey 17 come out? There's a lot of stuff. Let's get in Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning Super Bowl trailer. Mission Impossible 8. This is just hilarious to me that I'm reacting to this because I don't watch Mission Impossible. Oh, so.
It's been a long time, Ethan. Your mission, should you choose to accept, everything you are, everything
need you to trust me. One last time.
Okay. What happened? Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this.
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept?
Every life you tried to save.
You gambled millions more.
And now the fate of every living soul on earth is your responsibility. That's the pattern, isn't it? You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold close.
You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
This man is never gonna have May 2025. This man's never gonna have a trailer that doesn't end in him hanging onto a plane or something like that. It's always gonna be one of the last shots. It's him doing his own stunts out the plane. But the fact that this is the last one is crazy. I'm not too interested in it because I don't know. There's something about me with action films. Like, I can appreciate them, and I used to like them a lot when I was like younger, watching a lot of like Rush Hour and shit. But like, I don't know, as I got older, I started liking more like psychological thrillers and, you know, just other shit like that. I don't know why just straight up action, shoot 'em up, AK-47, dudes pulling up in black Suburbans and shit like that. Like, for some reason, that just does not appeal to me in the same way anymore. I don't know why. Let's head on over to X and see what the world is talking about here. We gotta get to some video game stuff too, honestly. Huge rumor. Next God of War may feature a younger Kratos returning to Greece. Really? This may suggest a remake or a prequel, which somewhat aligns with previous rumors about remasters for the trilogy. That's interesting. Alright, hold on to that thought. I'm actually gonna like that real quick. And then we're gonna go to discussing film and just see what people are saying about some of these trailers and stuff. Nicholas Galaxine, Camila Mendes training for He-Man. Shout out He-Man. I didn't even know that shit was coming back. Okay. Let's see. Actually, no. Oh. Chiefs tonight. Discussing film. Dog, are you ESPN? You Bleacher Report? What's going on? Shout out Anne Hathaway. All right. No. Damn, these boys not posting nothing about no movie trailers. Alright, fuck it. Let's just search Thunderbolts, bro. You guys are on it right now. What? I didn't even see this was in the trailer? That's tough. Turning people with a mush. Mush shadows. That's sick. That is sick. Yeah. Yeah, who is this villain? Sentry? That's his name? We should look at. We're gonna watch New Rockstars actually. Let's do that. Let's go look at New Rockstars. Sentry. See what the guys is talking about. Guys and gals. Guys and gals.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss here with Jessica Clemens.
Hi.
And Hank, who's giving me kisses. We are going to react to the new Thunderbolts trailer from Marvel Studios that just came out during the big game. This is so exciting. Hank may bounce, Hank may stick around. So Jessica and I have not seen this trailer yet. We're so excited to see what happens in it. You're going to see our first reaction to it. We're going to give our initial thoughts. We're going to discuss this trailer, and then we're going to watch it again. I'm wearing our Fired Up shirt that you can get at nerdriot.shop. It's a great way to support us. And we are currently live streaming the big game. If you are able to catch that live, great. If not, you can watch the whole thing on the Break Room channel after the stream has ended. Are you ready to react to this?
Yeah, dude, I'm nervous.
All right, here we go.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not cunning.
Whoa, who's doing all this? Whoa, who's doing all that?
I didn't even see that part, but he is
must be
slapping it.
It has to be. That's what I assumed it was. Well,
That's the boy.
the entire of the build. Oh my god. Wait.
So none of us comply? So what, we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
I feel like they shoot more when they saw him.
Yeah, I bet. Oh. Where's our other girl? Okay. Oh, this is a good song. Around you. They're fighting in the building. They're fighting in the building. They're fighting in the building. They're fighting in the building.
That's the Avengers Tower.
What building?
And then they just exit.
I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
It all happens at once.
Oh my god.
Do you think she's letting it
That's
happen?
definitely Avengers Tower.
Yeah. And we've seen this. Oh, this is cute. That's him. That's right. That's Sentry, right?
Yeah.
That's Bob.
Oh yeah.
Bob?
Are they gonna kill Sentry?
Oh, his name's Bob?
Sweet one on that. I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else can drive in.
Okay.
Wow. Holy shit. That is such a good trailer. That is how you cut a trailer.
That
Like
was
this
good.
movie, I think. I mean, look, I'm super excited for Fantastic Four First Steps. That trailer was really good, but this is what Marvel needs right now. Right now. Like, we need a good action-packed movie with a lot of great stunts, great
Respect.
quips, great chemistry. This is just like, I missed this from Marvel, you know?
Yeah.
that is insane. I didn't think Sentry was going to be a bad guy.
Yeah, Sentry looks like a real dirtbag.
Because also piece together what we've also already seen. They break Sentry out of whatever that underground in the desert is, and then we also have that standoff that's like him looking, and we clearly know that's the army that's on the other side pointing the guns at him. I thought they were saving Sentry, but now it looks like no, we were actually keeping Sentry hidden from the world because he's a bad person.
Yes, Sentry does not look to be redeemable in this trailer. So just to kind of recap what we know about this movie, so this is going to be like a lineup of like maybe B-cast Avengers, but are just about to step into the spotlight. Yeah. Sebastian Stan coming back as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Florence Pugh playing Yelena Belova, one of the Black Widows. Taskmaster coming back. We have Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son, playing John Walker, U.S. agent from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then we have Alexei Shostakov, David Harbour, playing Alexei Shostakov, the Red Guardian from the Black Widow movie. We also have Ghost, Hannah John Kamen coming back as Ava Starr, Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. And they are being tasked by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Val, who's the CIA director in the MCU, to go on some Black Ops mission that seems like, from the past trailer, to extract or maybe kill Bob Reynolds. And he seems like just a pretty nice guy, played by Lewis Pullman, Bill Pullman's son, and he's wearing like a medical gown. And in this, we don't see like a full, close-up of him, but he is Sentry. And Sentry's like a Superman Homelander type figure who is introduced later in Marvel Comics, who has like the power of like 1,000 Captain America serum doses, but we find out he has some kind of like struggle with reality where he has this other entity called the Void that is like speaking to him, and he has this kind of difficulty. Like the Void is kind of what powers him, but also like what is threatening to consume him.
Yeah. Is it consuming Avengers Tower?
Does it look like
it
that?
has to be, right? And also, and this is what I'm thinking about. Julia Louis-Dreyfus did an interview, I think when they did the film week and they were doing all the coverage for all the things that are coming out on TV and movies. She did a thing that was like, remember that Val's always 4 steps ahead. She always knows what's going on. She's actually, like, you guys will be surprised at how far ahead she is. So I'm expecting this to be all her plan. She doesn't care that Sentry's killing a bunch of people. She needs that reaction so she can be like, we need to process the Thunderbolts.
Going to the next movie, I don't think she makes it.
Look, they protected us from that thing. And I'm like, ooh, Val, you're killing a lot of innocent people to prove a point right now. And then we're also getting some of Val's backstory that she said in that interview. So that, I love me, an MCU court scene.
Yeah.
Because it tells you a lot of things are going on. And that scene at the beginning of the trailer, I can't wait to rewatch again.
Yeah, we'll definitely take another look at it. But we know that Avengers Tower is going to be in this movie. And it might also be the Watchtower.
I'm a picky sleeper. I gotta have the right mattress and I gotta have the right pillows.
Shout out to the mattress.
Get a free 3.
When they introduced Sentry in Marvel, and this is like 2001 when they introduced Sentry, they kind of did this meta thing where they said that Sentry had been part of the Marvel history since the beginning, but like reality had been warped away so that no one knew that he existed. So it was established that Sentry's Watchtower, which is this giant skyscraper in the middle of Manhattan, is just invisible to everyone, but it is there, and it is on the same location.
Sentry is a real sneaky, like, villain type that they, like, nobody really would have expected this to be, like, some crazy villain to just take over shit, but, like, the way he's blapping people right now with this shadow, and just the position that he's in, as far as being locked up, they find him, blah, 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 government's keeping him from everybody and all that. It's like, he really has the potential. He has potential. Like, I think beyond just this movie to, like, really be a force. I'm not saying he's going to be Thanos or Doom or nothing like that, but, like, you feel me? Marvel does have kind of a villain problem, so I do feel like if they can get this, if they can make him just the right kind of menacing, I like the chances.
As Avengers Tower. And there's a theory that might be the case in the MCU, that like Sentry's Watchtower might be on the grounds of Avengers Tower, and the history of Stark Tower may have been built atop some kind of super soldier history, that maybe this was, or maybe beneath Stark Tower, Tony Stark might have known about this. This might have been some kind of side contingency that he had to have another super soldier serum as like in case he needed to balance the threat of Steve Rogers during the Civil War period. There's a lot of questions we have about this, but we know for sure this is Avengers Tower, and it looks like the void is consuming New York.
Yeah, it
in
does,
this
and
trailer.
it's taking out people. Also, it still would work because in the comics, it was more Sentry was the only one that could see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they could just make that plot line in the MCU because no one would see it except for Sentry anyways. So it's like once Sentry hits New York, do you think it's once they? Because that's also the thing. We don't see Sentry. We see now Sentry in New York. And then we see him underground in that weird prison thing that he's in. We don't see him being transported whatsoever. He's not with the team in the desert.
Yeah.
He's not with the team when they're talking. We also don't see Taskmaster. I recognize that. But I'm like, we don't see it. Like, as soon as he breaks out, do they just fly him away? Does he just fly out? I don't know. There's so many questions, but I also am like, that was such a good trailer for something that's not dropping until spring.
I know.
It is February, the first week of February.
I know.
We're like,
Every trailer for this movie's been good, and it's had great music.
Oh,
It's probably March or April. Are they dropping it?
Past trailer.
I think it's
Now
April,
we
right?
have Jefferson's
I don't know.
Starship, right?
Just
nothing's gonna.
They
stop us now.
couldn't do the I need a hero because I was playing in Loki.
And I know the song from the Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig movie, The Skeleton Twins, where they lip sync the song to each other, and it's like one of the best scenes ever.
What was the 80s movie where they get on the motorcycle together and it's We Can Build This? Whatever. You guys tell me. You guys were born in the 80s.
I was born in the 80s, but I don't have no
born in the 70s, and you remember this movie from a trailer.
Just other things to remind everyone of. Bucky Barnes is a congressman now in the MCU,
What?
which is very, very fun, and I cannot get over it. So we're going to see more of the political establishment.
I
This
don't
is,
remember that
following
part
up
of the
Captain
arc
America
at all.
Brave
When
New
did
World
Bucky
dropping
get?
this
I'm
week,
tripping.
and we will be breaking
do
that
not
down with
remember
Easter
that.
egg breakdown,
Was that
and
at the end of-
explain, and then Jessica and I are going to do like an honest review. So we're on the Break Room channel, so subscribe. The Break Room channel that's happening on Friday. So after you see Captain America Brave New World, join us for a spoiler conversation where we're really going to get to our honest thoughts about that. One thing we learned about that movie is Brave New World is set 2 years after Falcon Winter Soldier within the MCU timeline
Brave
of
New
2026.
World hasn't even
Thunderbolts
come
is
out
set
yet.
in 2027.
Jesus
So there's
Christ.
going to be a pretty big gap in the timeline of the fictional MCU between Brave New World and this movie, and it makes me think then that they're going to be pretty disconnected.
They have to be, but it's also weird to be because Val is she not still part, like, lead of the CIA? But also, she's working with Bucky Barnes, who's now in politics. We don't know specifically what yet, but, like, he's in politics.
He's a congressperson representing maybe some district in New York. We don't know.
How are we not talking? How is that not, like, linking to Thaddeus Ross? That's, like, the part that I'm confused about, because I'm like, I understand that Thaddeus Ross is more in the White House, DC, that kind of typical political stuff, and Bucky is in New York. It could be more like what's going on here, but I'm still like, Thunderbolt Ross and Val should be in contact at some degree.
Well, we haven't seen Captain America Brave New World yet as of this taping. What we do know is that President Ross, played by Harrison Ford, wants Sam to lead a new version of the Avengers. They want to put the Avengers back together. What we see in this trailer is Val telling the Senate panel, the Avengers are not the heroes we need right now. They've only failed us. So trust me to put a new team together. The asterisk of
Trying to go
Thunderbolts is
against the
probably
grain.
a reference to the fact that they're going
Trying
to
to
call
get
the
her own
Avengers.
thing. Does she get, like, paid
That's
or
what I
something?
said.
What is her?
People call me a crazy
What does she
person.
get? Well,
I
I
said
guess
it's
it's
going to be
power,
a fake
right?
team of Avengers, and that's like the correction for it. But also,
I'm guessing Val gets, like, power, like, some type of, higher position in the government or something, or whatever, if this Thunderbolt shit ends up working out. But, like, even if it does she still want to, like, be in charge of that? Because I feel like she's doing it out of, like, grimy intentions. I'm not sure she'd want to continue to, like, oversee what they got going on past her own, her own wants and needs.
the movie is Mannequin. Thank you so much. What is Mannequin? What is the movie Mannequin? Yeah. What is the movie Mannequin?
Should we react to this trailer again? No.
One more time. One more time.
Is it only specific people that have that American pin? Or
I think you have to be a member of Congress.
And he's what
Yeah,
are you
he's
out
got
with
the
them?
member.
What are you guys doing? Damn.
Yeah.
Who are they talking to? Oh.
So none of us comply? So what, we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
That was the assistant, right? She's just venting to me. Yeah, that's him. It's him. Yeah, because that's not the Bob that we met.
Yeah.
That is not the Bob we met.
Bob might be going crazy this movie, man.
I don't see your mistakes.
Bob might be going crazy.
How you guys gonna fight a ghost?
Can't gloss off that. God, thank you.
And that's the thing, Sentry's already there.
Yeah. He's walking down the stairs.
They took the elevator, he was already waiting. And he doesn't have to do anything to take down this thing.
Nice.
I did like that Yelena did acknowledge that.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else can drive in.
Okay, this trailer slap.
Alright. So we knocked out 3 trailers on the movie side of stuff. Should we go look at some video game stuff? Let's see what's popping in the video game world. This is actually a pretty huge thing. Let's check out Rhino. Rhino the Bouncer. Claims about PlayStation State of Play coming February 12th or 14th. Keep on circulating. I wish I could live react if it was on either day, but I can't. I got work. But you know. What's my dream announcement? What would my dream announcement be? I mean, obviously GTA. Not gonna get that in no State of Play. I don't know. I think I'm pretty cool right now. I guess just like release dates and stuff. Ghost of Yotai release date. Hope that it's like this summer. Maybe like July, August at the latest. I guess that's what I would want. Project Geneway. Brother, I'm not even gonna lie to you right now, bro. And this looks cool, and it's a shame that this looks cool, because there are way too many games like this out right now, bro. There's way too many. Like I can't even remember all of them, honestly. There's way too many. You started off with Ghost of Tsushima. You didn't really start off with Ghost of Tsushima, but like kind of, Ghost of Tsushima. Before that, a little bit Sekiro. Then you had Rise of the Ronin. Then you got AC Shadows. Then you got what was that other thing? Something Blade. Then you got this. It's like there's so many games hitting up feudal Japan that it's like, dog, how are you supposed to expect the consumers to play or want to play all of these? Like every single one of them? The only way I could see that being possible is if you're somebody who's just like drunk off this genre right now to the point where you just only want to consume this type of content. But if you're somebody who's like playing this type of game, then you hop on this type of game, you hop on that type of game, like you're not gonna want to play 3 different Ghost of Tsushimas, bro. That's just personally what I feel like is the casual fan right now. Like they gotta chill, bro. They gotta chill with that. way too many of those coming out right now. Which game am I more hyped for? Intergalactic or Wolverine? I'm gonna say Intergalactic because while Wolverine does look cool, like we know what it's gonna be, bro. Like we know what it's gonna be. Like let's not act like we don't know what Wolverine's gonna be. It'll be a damn game. By the time yet. It has some cool scenes and whatnot. But like I don't really think it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be like wow bow gablow, you can. But yeah, playing support Nintendo Switch 2. Shout out Nintendo Switch 2, bro. But alright, yeah, I think that's all the little news for today. If anything crazy happens, then I can come back and react. But I will be playing. We'll be trying to finish up The Last of Us 2 later on. So I will be live for that. So yeah, look out for that later.